Howdy, howdy. And we are live. Who do you think's gonna join first? Who's gonna join first? I am gonna do a little bit of waiting. So I'll be edited on the back end, of course. Starting to tell your followers that you have now started a live video. Wonderful. Alright guys. Welcome. Thanks for joining. I'm gonna keep this one short tonight. Got something kind of cool for y'all today. It's in a box. Slightly weird box. What's up? Fun box for y'all today. Today, we are going to be taking a look at something I sourced via Reverb. Props to my seller, don't mind the knife, for finding this thing. It is 30 years old. So this, whatever's in this is 30 years old. Hi Mark, miss you buddy. So I'm just gonna get it right ahead and open it because I've been waiting for this thing for a good long while. But for those of you who aren't aware, I have been switching over to Paiste cymbals from Holy cymbals. Nothing wrong with Holy at all. But I just couldn't find a crash sound that I really liked. I couldn't find a series that I really liked. And I don't know if you can tell from here, but I've already dented this one. And I've had it for maybe a year, not even. So, just around a year. But regardless, what we got today is a hell of a lot cooler than a Holy crash. Like I already mentioned, this thing is over 30 years old. So before I finish opening it, let me kind of give you guys a backstory. So the Paiste line of the 3000 reflectors, actually 3000s in general, they manufactured between 1980, mid 80s, I want to say 85, 86. I think it was 1986 until 1995. So they were only around for about a decade. And Paiste, within a lot of the lines that they do, they'll have the standard and then they'll have the reflector and then sometimes either the precision or the fast. And these are all just designations for the cymbals. That kind of have different qualities and produce different sounds. One of the series in this one specifically was the 3000 Reflector Series. And a little fun bit of trivia and nerdism, like metal nerdism for you right quick. 1988, the band Queensryche released their album Operation Mindcrime, one of my personal favorite albums. And absolutely blew up because of it. Their prior album, Rage for Order, had done very well and it brought in a lot of people. But once Operation Mindcrime hit the shelves and hit the charts more especially, they started getting slated with bands like Judas Priest, Metallica, all that sort of fun stuff. And their drummer, Scott Rockenfield, in the studio was equipped with, you guessed it, 3000 series reflectors. I took a lot of digging to try and find what cymbals he used. I found a Modern Drummer magazine from 1989 detailing his full kit setup, both in and out of the studio. He used the 3000 Reflector series in the studios, and then live he switched to the color sounds. which is their colored cymbals or their painted cymbals. I believe he used the black ones on that tour. But for today, we're going to take a look at the same china, obviously not the exact same china, but the same type of china that Scott Rockenfield used in the studio. And again, major props to Mr. Daniel Blasco on Reverb for sourcing this thing for me. This has been my holy grail for a good long while. So, let's take a look. Also, just props again to Daniel for being a man of class and taste. Lord of the Rings, Lord of Maps. If you don't know what Lord of Maps is, go check it out. Absolutely worth it. Lord of Maps, sponsor me, please. All right. With that being said, get all this crap out of the way. Immediately off the bat, physically a lot lighter than I was expecting. I was expecting something a bit weightier. For frame of reference, I've got, I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, I've got my Sabian AA up there. Just standard Chinese that I've had for probably at least a decade now. And I've been chasing this thing right here in front of me for God knows how long. So again, Daniel, thank you, buddy. I will be in contact for more Paistes from you. So with that, let's just get right into it. Also, Daniel, damn good job packing this damn thing, dude. Hell yeah. Scared. I don't even want to like scratch it, which is funny considering I'm gonna end up beating the shit out of this thing. All right. See what I'm looking at as I'm opening it up. All right. Moment of truth. Oh my God. So again, mind you, this thing is 30 years old. At almost 30 years old, I don't know exactly which year this specific one was manufactured, but the line has been extinct since 1995. And this thing looks basically brand new. Like, yeah, there's a little bit of wear on the red logo on the paint. There's a few marks on this side, but honestly, that looks like stuff that I can just like clean. There's no scratching, no denting, mild wear on the edge of the cymbal. I don't even want to hit it. I know I have to, and I know I'm going to thoroughly enjoy hitting it. But this will be the new Paiste china that you will all be hearing in anything related to Misery that may or may not happen here in the next. But anyway. I have to find a way to mount this. But Paiste, your craftsmanship is fantastic, and this thing is older than I am. That's insane. All right, let's try and let's probably get a good old swap right quick. So let's get rid of Is it out with the old, in with the new? This is the normal saying, but what we're doing today is out with the new, in with the old. A little switch up for you guys there. So for frame of reference, here is a Sabian China that I've been using for probably a decade now. You know, done his job, done a great job. Used this thing constantly for a good long while, but it's past due. Gemini, just in time, per usual. Buddy, ready for this? Ready. Look at this thing. Siebes, too, in the fucking chat. Everybody's pulling through tonight. Look at this thing. 30 years old and brand fucking new. Look at this. He's older than I am. Alright. I gotta put this on. I gotta hear this thing. I have waited so long to hear a good China on my kit. And it is about goddamn time. Alright. Cool. There you go. Yes, I know the label is upside down from this side, but it's correct on my side, so just get over it. Oh. Yeah, no, you guys gotta see it from this side. Goddamn. Alright, first off, I've also got my new Paiste hi-hats, the power hi-hats in here as well. This is the rest of the kit, the older Minel cymbals that I will be swapping out for my new Paistes. And look at this thing. Holy shit. This thing is, first off, it's fucking massive. Like, I've been using a 16-inch China. So actually, let me get that so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Ugh. First off, the size difference. Like, that's a good chunk of change right there. It's done well, but this is the last piece of my original drum kit that I had, that I first got, that is now finally off this kit. So everything on here has been replaced, and then soon to be this, and this, and this, and this are all going next, but fuck me. Alright, I think it's time to hear this damn thing. I think you guys agree with me. So y'all just hang tight right there. We're just gonna give this baby some play. I don't even want to use the black sticks that I'm using right now, because I don't want to risk it. So I'm going to pull out these little Vader sticks. Y'all ready? I literally can't even see. Ready? Gemini, it is bad that you want to make love to this sexy piece of metal because it's mine. Get your own. What are you talking about? You know what's funny? You have a 16-inch China as well. And it is a Paiste. And it is red label. So, go do your thing. Come on. Gemini, you concern all of us. This thing is awesome. This thing is so cool. It's got a lot of overtone. The China that I have been using has been very trashy, almost dry sounding. This one's very bright, very harsh, very metallic. But I recognize the sound. And that's the cool part. That's the coolest part about this piece. And most of the reason, maybe not most of the reason, but a big part of the reason that I bought it is because it was used on one of my favorite albums of all time. And she's gonna get some use. Oh, it's beautiful. All right, well, I think I'll be done boring you guys for tonight, but told you I'd keep it short. Short it has been. It's late, not many people are up. And y'all will see and hear this soon. Sooner than you think. For those of you who aren't aware, my band Misery has a show coming up on January 8th where we will be auditioning in Battle of the Bands for Bamboozle Fest in New Jersey, which will be in May, I believe. And then we also have a show on January 21st at Starland Ballroom with all the Blink things and the Warped Tour band for an emo tribute night. So, if you guys are interested in either one of those, find either myself or any of my bandmates at misery.nj on Instagram. DM me if you're looking for it. And if you need tickets, come and find one of us. And we'll get you hooked up. In the meantime, thank you. Good night. Crow out.